We're starting off today's warm-up with marching in place. So standing nice and tall, driving one knee up, bring the opposite hand over top, elbow at 90, and then repeat on the other side. You're going to repeat this movement for 30 seconds. So chest nice and tall, driving that knee up and swinging that arm across. As you go through, focus on the range of motion, really driving that knee up with purpose. So we're warming up, waking up the hip flexors, as well as creating some movement and blood flow in the upper body. All right, time's up. Relax back at center. We're moving into pulse squats. So you're going to stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, angle those toes off about 45 degrees. From here, sitting down into the legs, driving your knees out at the same angle of your toes. Chest is nice and tall. We're going to come up a little bit, pulse back down, and then stand up, drive down through the heels, forward through the hips, squeezing the glutes at the top. So all the way down, slightly up, back down, and then finish up tall. Repeating for 30 seconds. Just doing a little pulse at the bottom, and then coming all the way up. Focus again on driving those hips forward. We're squeezing the quads and the glutes, getting those legs firing. And you want to watch that your knees are straight out at the same angle of your toes. All right, time's up. Come back up to center. We're moving into arm circles. Standing comfortable, soft bend in the knees, arms straight out from the shoulders. We're going to start making circles backward, small, and over the course of 20 seconds, we're going to gradually get bigger until we're ending with full arm circles. So arms straight out, 20 seconds, starting nice and small. And then just gradually increase the size. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed down away from your ears. So you're going to get a little bit of a shoulder workout here, just bringing blood flow into them and warming them up. All right, time's up. Go the other way. So start small, going forward, 20 seconds, gradually get larger. All right, time's up. Relax at center. We're moving into a dynamic forward fold. So standing with your feet about hip width apart, soft bend in the knees, you're going to slowly round forward, tuck the chin to the chest, round the spine, go down as far as you can, then roll back up at the top, hands to the low back, and gently press the chest and the hips forward, opening up, and then return back to the folding position, repeating for 30 seconds. So try to press through that spine as you roll up and down, and then opening up in the chest and the core on that extension. So we're getting back and hamstrings on the way down, and then chest and core, hips on the way up. All right, time's up. Come back to center. We're moving into dynamic lizard. Start standing on one side of your mat. You're going to fold forward, so rounding your spine, bending your knees as needed, and walk it out to a high plank position. Hands are underneath your shoulders, balls of the feet, tuck the hips down. From here, stepping one leg forward and wide. So both hands are on the inside. Settle those hips down to open up in the hips and the groin. Come back to where you started and switch to the other side. Pausing for a second and then return. We're going to repeat this movement for 30 seconds. So try to step it out so that foot is flat. Having a wider stance can help. Settle in before you release. So as you go through, try to focus on the range of motion, letting your hips relax down and press forward just a little bit more. All right, time's up. You're gonna walk your hands slowly back towards your feet, rounding the spine, and slowly roll it up to finish. That concludes today's warm-up. Now you're ready for your ride.